Well, every week I go to Grandview Healthcare Center in Washington, usually on Wednesday morning, and I've been doing this for 7 years. So my job is to be their advocate. A lot of nursing home residents have family, and very attentive family, but sometimes even attentive families can only visit their loved one once a week or once every 10 days. Or maybe they're there every day, but maybe they're there at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but a crisis occurs at 4 o'clock. About 50 years ago, my mother had a brain aneurysm. She was only 52 years old. She had surgery, which was successful, but she didn't recover from the brain damage. She was in a hospital for 6 months, and then she was admitted to a nursing home. She could not walk. I heard her speak just about a dozen words. She lived 13 years. And never had a bed sore in 13 years. But part of the reason she had such wonderful care in this small nursing home in central Nebraska was because my wonderful dad visited her twice a day. Well, before people confide in you, they have to trust you. You talk about the weather, you talk about any number of things. If I see a photograph in their room, oh, I see you, are these your grandchildren? Oh, so you have to build a level of trust. And then it's really their call what they choose to share with you. I am not given a list of medical ailments that these people have. They might have something, they might even be on hospice care, and I do not know that unless they choose to inform me, or unless the nursing staff thinks I need to know that as a result of my reporting something. They're paying for care, and they're guaranteed under some congressional laws, good care with dignity. And so that's the whole, premise of Ombudsman to begin with. I will tell you my favorite story. I don't know what her medical condition was, but she could not eat anything by mouth, nor could she drink anything by mouth. She was tube fed for years. And by her own choice, she decided to stay in bed. The drapes were closed. She had a roommate who didn't care that it was dark. I knew that she liked dogs because we talked about that. And one of the Lutheran churches in Washington owns a comfort dog. They purchased this dog. It's a beautiful golden retriever. So I arranged to have this dog. We arrive, and I introduce everybody all around, and the dog goes up to her bed and puts her paws on the edge of the bed, and the resident's touching the dog and clearly very pleased. And then she looks at me and she says, "Aneeta, go turn that light switch on so I can see the dog better." I do a lot of photography, as personally, and I've sold a few photographs over the years. So I often will print out on glossy paper a picture of a bird that I have seen. I like flowers too, but the residents have seen more of my birds than anything. And a lot of the people like them. Some of them don't care at all. They don't know the difference between a crow and an eagle, and that's all right. But I usually have a picture, in my notebook with me, and some people say, "Well, what have you brought to show me today?" kind of thing. Like most volunteers, I feel like I have received more than I have given. You don't get that the first day. You may not get that the first week. And if you have enough empathy to imagine yourself living in a nursing home, it doesn't take long to realize that you would like someone to be your advocate.